What is up, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? I am Oculus, the alien next door, purveyor of esoteric lore, alienARMy. This is your reading. Disclaimer, this is going to be predictions for the month of June. So this is going to be applicable to Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Sometimes you might not resonate with a reading that's meant for your sun sign, so you might want to check out one based upon your moon sign or your rising sign. So just throwing that disclaimer out. Second disclaimer is, if you're familiar with my channel, you know that I am not the best at shuffling, but it's all good. So we are going to shuffle a little bit, and then we're going to see what's going on with you. Ooh, no, we don't count those because we like it to be like a steady 3. And then, okay, so let's see what's going on first. Past, present, future energies. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I don't know. He wants to come out. He's just telling me he wants to come out. Okay. Here we go. So, past energy. Ace of Wands. Hooty hoo. Okay. Present energy. Page of Pentacles. Look at him. He is so cute. No wonder he wants to come out and play. Look at him chasing a little star in space. Okay. And future, 10 of Cups. Oh. Okay. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right. Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. I'm seeing budding romance. I'm seeing pregnancy. I'm seeing fruition. I'm seeing desires fulfilled. Again, this is more like love, relationship based. For some of you, it might be like emotional stability, you know, in regards to your finances or career or health or something like that. But definitely, I see a lot of like pleasant energy around you. Okay, you might have just had like a recent like jolt of insight or something like a spark of inspiration. Again, okay, because we have the Ace of Wands here. All right. This could also be like a new relationship, a budding relationship. I think I said that has the power to go the distance. Okay, with the Page of Pentacles, it's like aim for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll still land amongst the stars, right? This little kitty here with his chasing the stars, and he finally, it looks like he caught it too. So, and then we have, interestingly enough, well, this is like a space-based tarot deck, so I guess they're all gonna be a little spacey, but, and we have another image of space here with the telescope, okay? So it's like, now you finally, you found your happiness. You're like, wow, like all of these magical moments are actually real, and I have like a good support system, a good team to share these moments with, okay? You're not just like by yourself, like lingering in space alone. Now you have like company, okay? So that's what I'm really seeing for you guys. Like, you're in a good place right now to make your dreams come true, to make this transition from you being on your own to you being around others. So again, I'm sensing this more as like a relationship or an emotional type of thing. But even if it has to do with like career or finance, I'm seeing that like you are going to have that emotional fulfillment because you've stuck it out long enough on your own. Now let's just see what's going on here with the weeks of June. So first week, second week, third week, fourth week. Okay, so week 1, 4 of Wands. Oh my goodness. Week 2, the Hermit. Week 3, the Emperor. Week 4, 10 of Swords. Interesting how we have these two 10s and they're kind of like on top of each other. Okay, so wow. All right, and let's not pay any mind to this 10 of Swords here. Okay, this is really, I'm sensing, because the rest of the reading is so positive. I mean, let me get to that. Let me not get ahead of myself, right? So first week of June, we have the Four of Wands, all right? So I do want to point out that the first week of June, on June 5th to be exact, we have our full moon in Sagittarius, okay? So we got this Wands energy. So this is a powerful time, like if you're into spell work or rituals or anything like that, that would be a really good time to actually perform a ritual, all right? Maybe a love ritual, something like that. I'm sensing like pink candles, red candles, all right? I'm definitely sensing something like that. Also, what I'm seeing here is like Four of Wands. Now, sometimes this card gets referred to as like a twin flame card because it's like 1111, right? The Four of Wands, they look like two 11s. So it could be that, but it definitely doesn't have to be. But this is definitely some sort of like mating that's going on, okay, with the Four of Wands in the first week of June. So what I said back from the beginning, if you are trying to create like a family with this fertile energy here, just saying, that might be a good time for you to, you know, nookie, you know what I'm saying? If you know, it's not gonna pertain to anyone, but it might be a good time for you to do that. And then we have the Hermit, okay, second week of June, right? So second week of June, this is really when you're gonna get like introspective. I feel like if you are gonna be with a partner like that week, if this is like pertaining to love, like the two of you are gonna have like kind of some alone time together, okay? You might have been in like the midst of like hustle bustle or whatever, you know, you guys might have been busy, you guys might have been sort of distance from each other, okay? But the Hermit, it typically means being alone, but for this particular reading, I'm seeing it more like being alone together, having a heart-to-heart conversation with your partner, finally knowing the truth, like picking each other's brains. I'm seeing something along those lines, okay? Not necessarily like you guys are gonna separate, but that you guys are gonna have a conversation, maybe a conversation that was hard to have in the past, but now it's gonna kind of like it's gonna make itself known, okay? Like I'm sensing that for this group, okay? Because the conversation that you guys are gonna have, like, or the alone time together, all right? This is actually gonna bring you closer and more stable with this Emperor. This is sort of like you're gonna talk about what you both want, and then you're talking about building your empire, okay, with this Ten of Cups here, right? And when you talk about like solidifying your foundation, or just knowing that you guys are on the same page of whatever you both want, that is going to bring this sort of like release from anxiety that might have been in the background. There might have been a little tension in the background, right? But with the Emperor and then like the Ten of Swords, okay, the third and fourth week of June, what I'm seeing here is that like you guys are gonna like solidify yourselves after that deep conversation, and the conversation might be uncomfortable. So if you're not like really good with feelings, you know, be mindful of that. But also, you guys are Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. The Hermit is representative of Virgo, okay? So if it technically isn't a conversation with your partner, this might be something of you evaluating how you feel on your own regarding that person, okay? That you might translate to them in another way. You might write them an email or something like that because you don't want to have an uncomfortable conversation face to face. But there's definitely going to be some sort of evaluation, heart-to-heart thing going on the second week, which is going to bring this stability, like with this Emperor energy. It's going to like make your case stronger. It's going to make you guys stronger together as a unit, okay? And then the fourth week of June, we have like the relinquishment of anxiety, okay? It's like unnecessary. Like, you know what? My thoughts are just thoughts. They're not real. They're not going on. Like, I trust in my Ten of Cups over here, right? Like, I know that my relationship is strong and solid, okay? So I'm just really picking up relationship vibes, all right? That's so if finance or something else was on your mind, I don't see that being like in the forefront of your month of June. I see more of like your emotions and like your introspection of your relationships and your own feelings being on the forefront of that, okay? And I do want to say, because you guys are Virgo, we have Neptune that's going to go retrograde into Pisces, which is, you know, the opposite sign to Virgo. And this is going to happen on June 23rd. So I'm thinking somewhere right in between here, like the 3rd and the 4th week of June. Neptune is going to go retrograde in Pisces. So again, I feel like this kind of like dreamy, whimsical energy is going to like present itself then. I don't know why. Like, it's sort of like, okay, like you might not be very in touch with your emotions, but because the Neptune is going retrograde, it might, you know, this depends where, what your actual chart placement is. But for some of you, that Neptune might be forming opposition to your Virgo placement, and then it's going to kind of like bring some dynamic magnetism where you're like, okay, wow, it made logical sense, but now it's kind of like spiritually, this is what I'm meant to do, okay? So really pleasant reading for you guys, okay? Because the end of June is going to bring you this like end to anything at all that you might have been feeling anxious about, whether it's a relationship or something else. Like, you are going to become stronger in the 3rd week of June. You're going to be more in touch with your emotions because of this Neptune transit, and that is going to cause you to kind of release this anxiety of the mental realm. Now let's see another card here. All right, we have this guy. Okay, so yes, again, all right. This is you. This is you sitting proud, sitting strong. This is you knowing what you want. This is you seeing with your third eye, okay? I feel like this is more tying into this introspection here with your feminine nature. You're going to be illuminated into like the psychic realm again, 2nd week of June. This is coming out, okay? So really embrace that energy, like any type of psychic messages that you receive 2nd week of June. If you're having precognitive dreams, if you're having just like psychic experiences or synchronicities, or you're experiencing miracles, I would definitely pay mind to that, because your intuitions be wide open. Be open to receiving. And let's see. Oh, why did I flip that over? Okay, never mind. You know what? Maybe this one is meant for you. That's why I flipped it over. Okay, universe, thank you. Sing even if your heart is breaking. Okay, so that's interesting. Sing even if your heart is breaking. Now, with that one, I don't know. I'm not really sensing that you guys have a lot of like emotional heartbreak going on. I'm sensing that there's more like positivity. So I think this might be something more from your past, okay? It might be that you've suffered a lot of heartbreak in the past, and you've kind of just like your optimistic spirit just kind of helped you to elevate above and beyond all that, okay? I feel like you also have like there's a strong like feminine energy around you that's kind of helping you and supporting you during these times. It might be someone, a crossed over loved one, or it might be like a feminine presence, like a goddess or something that has really like helped propel you forward. That's kind of what I'm sensing here, okay? And I'm not really too familiar with like goddesses and what colors they represent, but I'm sensing like a goddess who is representative by the color red, or like red is this goddess color. I don't know why, just because I'm looking at this here. So that might be a goddess that has helped you to overcome this heartbreak from the past, and you had no idea of it, or maybe you had an idea, but I don't know. That's kind of what I'm sensing. This is like a past energy, and now your reward for kind of getting over your heartbreak is going to be like the release of anxiety and tension, and this 10 of Cups that we have in your future position. We have this guy. I don't read oracles reverse, so this says dawn, the light after the darkness. Boom, perfect, perfect. Coming after that, okay? So again, this to me is solidifying, like you've already like suffered enough, you know, in your own way, whatever suffering means to you. Okay, you've already been through that. You don't need to go through that again. This is full-blown illumination. All right, so you are going to have that 10 of Cups, that emotional happiness, that surrender to negative thoughts, because you know they're just thoughts and they don't mean anything. And it's like, now this is your dawning of a new age. This is like your strength. This is you building your own empire, right? Like, and you have help too. So again, I'm seeing with this goddess energy that I'm picking up, that might be like someone in here at the 10 of Cups that's been like supporting you all along. They might be an ethereal presence. They might not be a physical person, or they might be, but know that you are not alone, definitely. And let's get one for your love, because I was sensing a strong love. Okay. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Okay, so yeah, it's just time for you to kick up your shoes, relax. If this is a love relationship, have fun with your partner, bring out your playful side. Not everything is so serious. I feel like once you have like this great illumination in the second week of June, then you're just going to be able to like you're going to know your strength, you're going to know your worth, you're going to know that like now is the time for fertility and abundance and all things pleasant, and that you can move forward, like dropping your swords, dropping the weight of your mind, and just move forward and have fun and embrace the joyful energy of the 10 of Cups. Okay, and a really strong message, you are not alone. Okay, you definitely are not. You have like, this is a very abundant time for you. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys, Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising. I am Oculus, the alien next door, and we will chit chat again soon.